today, as always. I'll make sure it's a full body workout. But yeah, we're going to put some extra neck and shoulder stuff into it today, which will involve looking at the whole upper body. So we're going to start off nice and slowly, just as people jump on. And yeah, like I said, it's going to be full body with extra focus on neck and shoulders. A lot of people ask for this one, guys. This is not the first stream that I've done where we've had some neck and shoulder focus. So it's something that is really important. So we'll have a look at that today, as well as moving the whole body. All right, so let's start, guys. We're going to start off trying to pump some blood from the end of the limb all the way up to the shoulder and gently into the neck. You can do these next exercises either sat down like me, or if you want to sit on a chair or stand, then you totally can. I'm going to do it sitting down just so that you can see what's going on. Okay, so let's start. We're going to do wrist circles first. Let's do 10 each way. And remember, guys, this is to start to pump blood from the end of the limb all the way up to the shoulder and gently into the neck. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to do 10 the other way. And make the circles as big as you can here, guys. And like I said, if it's more comfortable for you to do all these exercises stood up, then absolutely you can. And I did have up on my channel a full tight neck and shoulder workout. Fortunately, I had to take it down because some of the music got copyrighted. So I'll do another one and I'll put that back up soon. All right, so that's the wrists. Yeah, let's go to shoulders next. 10 shoulder circles. So circling nice and big, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and we'll do 10 the other way. And it makes a very big difference with this, guys, if you're doing them as big as possible or kind of small, sort of performative little circles. Get them really big. Yeah, get them as big as possible to pump as much blood deep into the shoulder joint and around the neck and upper body as possible. Okay, 5 more. I've kind of lost count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to turn the head over the shoulder and back into the middle, and the other way, back into the middle, and again, back into the middle, and again, back into the middle. Okay, so far we've done wrist circles, shoulder circles. Excuse me. If the neck and shoulders get tight when you're sitting at your desk, do not stretch, guys. Absolutely do not stretch the neck and the shoulders when they're tight if you've been sitting a long time. This will, at the very least, do nothing, at the very worst, make it worse. Okay, so the idea is when that tightness creeps in is to pump blood there. That's what we're doing now. Okay, at the very end of the class, as always, when we've gone through the full body as well, we will do a gentle little neck stretch, and then it's totally appropriate. But not if you've been sitting at your desk all day and it's mid-afternoon and the tightness creeps in. Do not stretch. Okay, let's take the arms out to the side and we're going to do 10 circles each way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to take the arms forwards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay there, guys. We're going to take an inhale and exhale, open, inhale, back, exhale, open, inhale, back, and open, and back, and open, and back, and open, and 5 more times, open, and back, and open, and back, and open, and back. 2 more, open, and back. Last one, and open, and back. Okay, let's bend the arms. Yeah, I've made a fist there gently with my hands. 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, guys. 11, 12, good. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, relax the arms down. Okay, so you might have felt towards the end of that a kind of, well, on me it feels like a little bit of a light burn, very, very warm, deep into the shoulder joint and around and into the neck. This is a good thing, guys. This isn't a bad thing. This is a sign that you're pumping blood there, and pumped blood to any point in the body is what helps reduce the discomfort. Okay, so let's take the arms out in front. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down, and we're just going to mobilize very gently from the chest here with spine twists. So let's rotate round, turn the head over the shoulder, coming back to the hands, into the middle, other way, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle, 2 more, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle, last one, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Okay, so let's push the hands all the way forwards here, let the shoulders come up to the ears. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, just a gentle stretch over, inhaling back, and one more, gentle stretch over, and then inhaling back. All right, guys, so let's lie down and we'll work into the whole body now. We will be getting some more neck and shoulder stuff in as the class progresses. Let's start off, guys, with slow hip rolls. So we'll reach the arms up to the ceiling and off we go. We're going to curl the pelvis under and roll vertebra for vertebra up. Gently take the arms over the head and then roll back down again through the spine, bringing the arms back up to the ceiling. And again, curling the pelvis under, rolling vertebra for vertebra up. Take the arms gently over the head. We're going to roll back down, easy through the spine, and then bring the arms back up to the ceiling. And again, curling the pelvis under, rolling up, stretching the arms gently over the head. Roll back down gently through the spine. Take the hands back up to the ceiling. Last one, and curling the pelvis under, rolling up. Gently take the arms over the head, rolling back down through the spine, and then bringing the arms back up to the ceiling. All right, guys, we're going to bring both legs into the chest here. Let's roll the shoulders open, lengthen out the spine. We're going to roll onto the right shoulder. The knees are pretty high, and we're going to stretch the left arm up. So you're going to open that left arm all the way to the floor if you can, and then bring it back to the ceiling. So this is rotating the rib cage as well. Open the arm to the floor and then back to the ceiling. 2 more times, opening the arm to the floor and then back to the ceiling. And last one, opening the arm to the floor and then back to the ceiling. All right, let's do that on the other side. So I've got the left hand here on the legs, right arm up to the ceiling, and I'm going to open the arm to the floor and then bring it back. And again, opening and then back. Let's do 2 more. Open and back. And 1 more, open and then back. All right, guys, let's roll all the way around. We're going to come up onto all fours, yeah? We'll do some cat stretches. So let's take wrists on the shoulders and knees on the hips. We're going to start in a long flat back. All right, so let's drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and then come through to that long, straight, flat back. 3 more times. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and then gently come back. And again, drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and then gently come back. All right, last one. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and then gently come back. All right, so let's do a push back to bent legs. This is just a bent-legged downward dog, guys. That's all it is. Let's push back. So tailbone up, head down. Relax the neck here, and you're going to gently push your armpit down towards the mat. Let's take 2 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we'll pop the knees gently on the floor, toes together, knees apart. We're going to go back all the way into a long spine stretch, and then just walk the hands off the mat and around to the left. Okay, we'll stay here for 2 breaths, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming back onto the mat, let's go round to the right. 2 more breaths, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. All right, back onto the mat. We're going to roll up through the spine. Okay, guys, let's get the lower back moving. Yeah, so we're going to come around to sitting. This is a little bit like half roll backs, if you know that exercise. It's not exactly the same though. So let's start with a flat back, and we've got the hands just underneath the knees. So we're going to do 8. Let's rock back, curving the pelvis under, and then come back straight. And again, curve and rock back, and then straight. And curve and rock back, and straight. And curve and rock back, and straight. And again, curve and rock back, and straight. And curve and rock back, and straight. Let's do 2 more. And curve and rock back, and straight. And last one, curve and rock back, and straight. Okay, so from here we're going to stretch both legs out in front. They're slightly apart, my feet are flexed. I'm going to curve over, and let's roll down to the mat in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, into a big stretch out. So reach the arms behind, the feet are still flexed, and let's push through the heel of the right foot, and then swap and push through the heel of the left foot, and again right, and again left. Okay, we're going to bring the right leg up into the chest. Let's take 4 deep breaths on each hip. We'll take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, swap legs over. Let's bring the left leg in. Nice deep breaths here, guys. We'll take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. So from here we're going to bring both legs into the chest. Yeah, you want to have the feeling of pulling the belly through to the lower back. Those of you that know will know it as imprint. Let's lift the head up, and we look down at the belly. Stretch the arms forwards just off the floor, and we're going to push the toes forwards 10 times. 1, 2, keeping the core strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Okay, so let's relax back down again. Head on the floor, hug the legs in. Next time we're going to come up to the same position. We'll take it into toe taps. Yeah, this is a good one. So let's lift the head up again. Pull the belly through to the lower back. You're going to stretch the arms forwards, and this time take the legs just a little bit out in front. We're going to keep them there. So let's take the right foot down and then bring it back up. Left foot down and then up. And right and up. And left and up. And right and up. And left and up. 2 more. Right and up. Last one, and left and up. Okay, brilliant. Let's relax back down again. We'll take 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, guys, both feet on the floor. For this one, I'm going to keep the hands on the hips. Push your right leg forwards Foot flex, leg strong. We're going to lift the leg 8 times. This is for the lower part of the abdominal wall and the core. Lift on an exhale if you're familiar with the breathing pattern. So off we go. We're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, 8. All right, swap legs over. Let's do that on the left. So keep that leg nice and strong as you lift it. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Lift 1, 2, keep going, guys. 6, 7, and one more, 8. All right, pop that leg back, and we're going to stretch the right leg forwards again. This time, link the fingers together behind the head. So this is more challenging. We're going to lift head and leg 8 times each side. Off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, swap legs over. Let's stretch left leg forwards. Last set. Off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, 8. All right, nice guys. Let's put both feet on the floor here. We're going to roll onto the sides and we're going to go into legs and hips. Yeah, so we're going to do all the side leg lift series. For this, I'm going to do the first 2 with the arm along the leg. Okay, off we go. We're going to point and flex, and point and flex, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the next section is 8 circles each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to put the hand on the mat, keep the leg up there, squeeze up the bottom leg, and then they come down together. So we're going to lift the top leg, then the bottom leg, and down together. So top leg, bottom leg, down. And again, top leg, bottom leg, down. Keep going. Top leg, bottom leg, down. And again, top leg, bottom leg, down. And again, top leg, bottom leg, down. Last one, top leg, bottom leg, down. Last section, we're going to lift both legs on the exhale. So lift and back, and lift and back, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, guys, let's do that on the other side. Warming up the leg and the hip. And keep on breathing if you can, especially for that last section. If both legs on the exhale, it's a good one for waking up the core as well. Off we go. Hand along the leg and point and flex. Point and flex. 3, 4. Try to keep the balance here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the next section is 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to keep my leg up there, put the hand on the mat, squeeze up the bottom leg, and then they're going to come down together. So it's top leg, bottom leg, down. 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 Keep going. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. Top leg, bottom leg, down. All right, last one. top leg, bottom leg down. Okay, so let's lift both legs on an exhale and lift and back and keep going. 5, 6, 7, and one more, 8. All right, not bad, guys. We're going to come all the way up to sitting again, and we're going to go into another intense pump into the shoulders. So earlier we did this one, yeah? At the top of the class we did this one. This one is similar, but we're going to go lower down. We've got a chance to really feel it in the sides of the back here. So off we go. Let's open 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more times. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's just give the hands a quick shake, and before we carry on with the full body, we're going to put in one more shoulder thing. So follow me on this one. You're going to lift one arm up, yeah? I've got the elbow forwards here. So we're going to open, push up, come back down, and bring it forwards. And again, open, up, down, and forwards. We're going to do 10 of these, guys. And you might find that by the end, you've got that same familiar pumped, burny, warm feel around the shoulder and the neck. Remember, that's good. Okay, so let's do 5 more. Open, up, back, forwards. Open, up, bring it down and forwards. Open, up, down, forwards. 2 more. Open, up, down, forwards. Last one. Open, up, down, forwards. All right, nice. Let's do that on the other side. So bringing the arm up. I've got 90-degree here at the elbow roughly, and my elbow is pretty much the same height as my shoulder for this starting position. So let's open, up, down, forwards. Open, up, down, forwards. Open, up, down, forwards. Good. Open, up, down, forwards. Open, up, down. All right, let's do 5 more, guys. Open, up, down, forwards. Open, up, down, forwards. Open, up, down. 2 more. Open, up, down, forwards. Last one. Open, up, down, and forwards. Great. So relax the hands down, and one more time we're just going to turn the head over the shoulder, back to the middle, and the other way, back to the middle, and again, back to the middle, and again, back to the middle. All right, nice, guys. Let's go back onto all fours, and we're going to do opposite arm and leg on all fours. So for this one, we're going to keep the spine long and flat, not going to move the head, not going to move the spine, just swapping with the arms and legs. So let's stretch the opposite arm and leg off the floor, and then bring it back. And again, reach, and back, and reach, and back, and reach, and back, and reach, and back, and reach, and back. We're going to do 2 more. Reach and back. Last one. Reach and stop. Hold it here, guys, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. So arm and leg off the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Let's stay this way around, guys. Just tuck the toes under. We're going to go onto the elbows. I'm linking my fingers together here. We're going to do 8 lifts on the left, 8 lifts on the right. Keep the leg bent. This is for hamstrings and glutes. Off we go. We're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, pop that leg down on the other side. Off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, well done again. Toes together, knees apart. We're going to go back into another long spine stretch. This one, guys, let's just roll straight up through the spine. So up, come nice and easy. We're going to come around to sitting, and this we're going to take into half roll back. So this is in a full C curve, and we're going to stay in that full C curve as much as possible. So off we go. Let's rock back 8 times. 1, 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and one more, 8. All right, we're going to do another roll down here, guys, for 10 seconds. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into another big stretch out. So let's push both feet forwards, reach the arms over the head, and again we're going to push through the heel of the right foot, and then left, and again right, and again left. Okay, we're going to put both feet on the floor, link the fingers together again, we'll pop them behind the head, and let's lift the right leg up. So we're going to come up, we're going to take left elbow across to right knee, and then we'll come back down again. We'll do 8 on each side. This is targeting the whole abdominal wall, but also the obliques. Yeah, so off we go. We're going to go up and across, and then back, and lift, and back, and lift, and back. Keep breathing, and lift, and back, and across you reach, and then back down. Across and reach, and back down. 2 more. Lift, and back. 1 more, and lift, and back. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So off we go. Elbow to knee, and then down. Elbow to knee, and down. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going, guys. 7, and 1 more, 8. Okay, so let's take the foot down, hands back on the mat, and next we're going to pump into the hamstring and hip extensor again. So 10 shoulder bridges, that's lifting the lower back up and down 10 times. The 10th one we hold for 10 seconds. Guys, we're going to do 3 sets of this to really pump. Off we go. So let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then stop up on 10 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, down you come, and second set. Off we go, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and again stop up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm really feeling it now, but we've got 1 more set. Let's do it, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and last one, 10, stay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, guys, down you come. We're going to push both legs forwards and we're going to go into full roll up. So let's reach the arms up to the ceiling. Then we're going to take them back and over the head. We're ready to go. So let's bring the arms to the ceiling and then curving all the way up and over, reaching the arms forwards. We're going to start to move back and then roll all the way down. Arms to the ceiling and then curve up and over. Start to roll back and then all the way down. Keep going, arms to the ceiling and then curve up and over. Start to move back and then all the way down. Let's do one more. Arms to the ceiling and we're going to curve all the way up and over. Let's stay up and over here. We're going to roll up straight through the spine and we're going to take it into rolling like a ball. Yeah, so this is the one where we keep the knees together if you can. You're rolling just onto the top of the back but not onto the neck. So let's curve the pelvis under. We're going to lift the legs up, see if you can keep the balance, and then we're ready. So curve pelvis under, rolling back, and then catch the balance when you come up. And again, curve the pelvis under, back, and catch the balance up. And again, curve the pelvis under, back, and catch the balance up. 2 more, curve the pelvis under, back, and catch the balance up. Last one, curve the pelvis under, back, and then catch the balance, and let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's stretch the arms forwards. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the tricky bit, arms up to the ceiling. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well done if you managed that. Let's take soles of the feet together. We're going to take a roll forwards, yeah? So let's take an inhale. On the exhale, drop the chin, roll down through the neck, upper back, middle back, all the way down. Let's take some deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, guys, rolling all the way up. And for the next exercise, which again is going to be specific to this shoulder and neck workout, let's roll up our mats. Roll them all the way up. Yeah, so start at the end. Going to roll them all the way. And the next exercise we're going to do might not feel initially like it's got anything to do with tight necks and shoulders, but it absolutely has. You can't look just at shoulder health and neck health without looking a little bit further down at this part of the body here. Yeah, this is your mid-thoracic area. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and if that gets blocked, which it often does, blocked and tight, this will directly impact what's going on in terms of your shoulder position and muscles in the shoulder and therefore neck. So it is really, really vital. This is what we're going to do. With that roll-up mat, you want to position yourself so you've got it probably just on that bottom tip of your shoulder blades or thereabouts. Yeah, I've got my legs, yeah, they're a little bit wider than the hips here. It doesn't really matter. Listen, link the fingers together, put it behind the head. This is to mobilize this blocked mid-thoracic area, yeah? So let's take, we're going to do this with the breathing, see if you can follow. We're going to take an inhale to go all the way back as far as you feel comfortable, and then an exhale to look through the legs. So it's an inhale to go back, and exhaling, look at the legs. Inhaling back, exhaling up, inhaling back, exhaling up, inhaling back, exhaling up, inhaling back, exhaling up. 2 more, inhaling back, exhaling up. Last one, inhaling back, exhaling up. Okay, just push yourselves back up to sitting. Okay, we can take soles of the feet together, another roll forwards here, guys. All right, we're going to relax down here a few seconds, and then because this whole mobility in the middle back is so important, we're going to do that same exercise one more time. Okay, so rolling all the way up. Get the roller in a good position. Bottom tip of the shoulder blades are a little bit lower. Okay, link the fingers together behind the head, so always supporting the head and the neck here, and off we go. So it's back and then up and again back and up and 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 back and up. And last one and up. All right, nice. Let's come up to sitting again. Soles of the feet together. We're going to drop the head, roll down through the spine. This time let's take 2 deep breaths at the bottom. Okay, we'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, rolling all the way up through the spine. Let's roll the mat back out again, and we're going to do some back exercises. So these next exercises we're going to do are specifically to pump blood again around the shoulder joint and into the middle and upper back and around the neck. If you jump online and you search for anything about relieving tension in the neck and the shoulders, it's quite possible you'll come up with a lot of stretches and mobilizing exercises. And there's not so much, but there is some. There's not so much out there about how you need to really pump the muscles around the middle, upper back and shoulder joint for this really, really common problem. Unfortunately, as humans, we like to think that there's a nice, easy solution that we can stretch our way out of these problems. And it's not always the case. Sometimes you just have to put in a bit of really hard, boring work. And this exercise is hard, boring work. So let's do it. We're going to take the legs pretty wide and rotated. Take the hands off the mat. So we've got the palm of the hand on the floor. What we're going to do is we're going to lift up and down 10 times, but very, very low. Let's lift the head with it. It's not going to be high. And head and hands are going to lift up and down 10 times. We're going to do it in 4 positions. So I'm a T shape here, V shape forwards, and arms out in front. I'll talk you through it. I think some of you know this one already. So off we go. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's take the hands up to a T shape. I'm going to spin around this way for this one so you can see. Okay, I'm a T shape here. All right, off we go and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so the next one is V-shape forwards. I'm going to spin back around this way for this one. All right, so V-shape forwards, guys. Off we go, long and low, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, okay, so the very last one is arms out in front, yeah? Keep it long and low and keep the shoulders up to the ears. Off we go, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And last one, 10. Wow, okay, so I can feel that from my neck all the way down to my lower back, and that's okay. That's not bad if you're feeling it in the lower back. You're working very dynamically, a lot of muscles all the way down either side of the spine there. So let's pop up into a cat stretch. We're staying here for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide through to a long flat back, guys, and at the beginning you'll remember doing pushes back, a push back, one push back to bent legs. We're now going to do 8. Again, this is a really good one for the shoulders, so off we go. Tuck the toes under, and we're going to push back, and then down, and again back, and down, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Okay, good guys. All right, toes go knees apart, back, go another long spine stretch. And we're going to roll all the way up through the spine, vertebra for vertebra. And we're going to come around to sitting for another intense shoulder pump. So earlier we did this one, so opening, pushing up, down and back. What we're going to do now is take the push-up phase of that, but both at the same time. So I'm going to show you right and wrong. Even if you do this one wrong, it's not a risky bad exercise at all, but there's just a more effective way to do it. So if you're going to push up and keep the shoulder blades down and keep the shoulder away from the ears, you're not pumping the deltoid, which is this muscle here on the shoulder, as much as you could. So we're going to keep the arms bent, and you just want to think that you're pushing the shoulders up to the ears and then sliding the shoulder blades down. So shoulders to ears, shoulders down. And it kind of looks a bit weird, right? Not very elegant, but very good for shoulder health. And we're going to do 20. Up and up and up and up and up and up and down. And as you can see, I'm keeping my arms pretty bent here and looking slightly ridiculous, but it's a great one for pumping shoulders. And about now, we've got about 5 more to go. I can feel it in the back of my neck as well, and that's a good thing. That means blood is getting into that area too, and that's going to relax everything and take away some of the tightness and discomfort. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1, and relax. Okay, shake the hands out, put them back on the knees. We're going to turn the head over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle, and again, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. All right, bad news, guys. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to do 30, and we're going to do it quicker. It's going to be really intense, but very effective. So let's lift the arms up, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, keep going, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, nearly there, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and relax the arms down. Brilliant. Let's turn the head over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle 2 more times, over the shoulder, into the middle, and the other way, into the middle. Okay, let's come around to sitting, and this time we're going to go oblique rollbacks. So this is targeting the abdominal wall, the obliques, these ones down the side, but because there's a rotation, it's also good for middle and upper back. So let's curve the pelvis under, rotate to the side, come back to the middle, and then come straight. Pelvis under, rotate, middle, straight. Pelvis under, rotate, to the middle, and then straight. Keep going. Pelvis under and rotate to the middle and then straight. Keep going. Pelvis under and rotate back to the middle and then straight. Pelvis under and rotate back to the middle and then straight. Two more. Pelvis under and rotate back to the middle and then straight. Pelvis under and rotate back to the middle and then straight. All right, let's roll down again in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take the arms over the head, not too far. Bring the feet a little bit closer. I'm going to stretch the right leg out. Yeah, my thighs are pretty much on the same level. We're ready for some modifications of teaser. So let's bring the arms to the ceiling, then lift the head and up you come. Stay here and then all the way back down. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. One more. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. Okay, so let's do that on the other side and off we go. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. Keep going. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. One more. Arms to the ceiling, lift the head, stay for a second, then back down. All right, nice guys. Let's put the hands and the feet on the floor. What we're going to do next is take the leg across to stretch. Again, this is for middle, upper back and shoulder joint as well. Some of you will feel it a little bit down into the lower back if it's tight there. So let's push both feet forwards. We're going to take the right arm out to the side with the palm up. I've got the right leg up to 90. Take the left hand across. Roll the knee across the body as far as you feel comfortable and turn your head. Look to that right hand, guys. Then what we're going to do today is we're going to take a slow circle with that right arm. So slowly start to take it all the way up. You might find that the hand leaves the floor. Don't worry if it does. Just keep the circle going with the hand up in the air. Okay, see if you can get your arm to touch the side of your head. And then we're going to open it all the way back out again. Okay, and let's do that one more time, yeah. So circling the arm, back of the hand on or as close to the floor as you can get it. See if you can get the arm to touch the side of the head. And then we're going to open it all the way back out. Okay, so let's do that on the left. And I'll just spin myself around this way so you can see what I'm doing with my arm. Okay, so left arm out to the side, palm facing up, yeah. Left leg up to 90, right hand across. Roll the knee over, turn the head to the left, and then a slow circle with that arm. Yeah, keep the arm really straight and strong, even if it's come up off the floor. Try not to relax it, keep reaching it long. Okay, and then opening it all the way back out. Okay, and let's do one more. So reaching it all the way up. And then all the way back out. Okay, good. So we're going to come up to sitting, but no more scary shoulder pumps and full-on exercises. We've been going, guys, for nearly 50 minutes, yeah? So 50 minutes of working out. It has been full body with a lot of focus on the shoulders and neck, middle and upper back. Now it is appropriate, in my opinion anyway, to mobilize and very gently stretch that area. So let's start with that, yeah? We're going to link the fingers together first and pop them behind the head. All right, so let's take one elbow up to the ceiling and then come back into the middle. And then the other elbow up and then into the middle. And again, up and into the middle. and again up, and then into the middle. So we're going to take it into some rotations now. So let's open one elbow back into the middle, and the other elbow back into the middle, and again back into the middle, and again back and into the middle. All right, so let's really squeeze the shoulder blades together here and look up to the ceiling. This is opening the chest, and then elbows gently forwards and drop the chin. So you're not pulling hard on the head here, guys, just getting a little bit of a stretch down the back of the neck. Okay, opening up, looking up to the ceiling, opening the elbows, and then elbows forwards, drop the chin. Okay, let's do 2 more of these. So opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking up to the ceiling, and then elbows forwards and gently drop the chin. Okay, 1 more, and opening up, and then gently over. Okay, good. So from here, guys, we're going to take the hands onto the top of the shoulder. I'm going to do 5 fairly slow elbow circles each way. So let's circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, 5. Okay, then we're going to go back the other way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. So let's slide a hand across the lower back. So this little neck stretching sequence, some of you probably know this one. I pop this in at the end of every group class, guys, yeah? So in this position here, I've already opened out in the shoulder joint a little, and this is just me, just with the weight of my hand, very gently taking the head over to the side, yeah? Not pulling it, not putting pressure there. I'm going to open my mouth a little to relax the jaw and stretch a little bit more down the side of the neck from the jaw, and I can feel it from my jaw all the way down to my collarbone here. That's stretching out my sternocleidomastoid. That's a very, very big, important neck muscle. I mean, well, they're all important, but that's a very big one. All right, then we're going to turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down, and I'm going to drop my chin here. So this is now, and I'm not pulling, guys, that's important, yeah? This is now stretching out my upper trapezius, probably levitator scapuloid, probably a few other bits and pieces as well. And I'm going to hold it here a little bit longer. And then slowly come all the way up. Right, so we're going to do it on the other side, but let's just do a couple of shoulder circles first to relax all of that. Okay, and back the other way. All right, so it's key here to not pull, yeah? That is your neck. There's a big fat bit of nerve going through there, or nerves rather. Okay, so gently over to the side, guys. Relax the jaw, open the mouth slightly. And this is stretching out the side of the neck and amongst other muscle groups, one called your sternocleidomastoid, yeah? It's a massive, massive neck muscle. It goes from your jaw, roughly from your jaw, and joins down into the collarbone. Collarbone and first rib, I think. All right, let's turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down, and then you're going to drop the chin. So you'll feel this in a totally different place, yeah? Again, you're not pulling hard. You're just gently dropping the chin and see if you can get it stretching a little bit further around the side and the back of the neck. That's your upper trapezius. Some of you might feel it all the way down and underneath the shoulder blade if it's particularly tight. All right, very nice, guys. Let's come gently all the way up. And again, we'll just take a couple of circles back with the shoulders. All right, and a couple of circles forwards. Okay, so let's stretch one arm out in front, and I've spread my fingers out as wide as possible here. Flex the wrist gently back. You're going to take the arm behind you, looking up to the ceiling. So this is stretching out the front of the deltoid, bicep, into the pecs, into the chest. And then we're going to bring it forwards. And again, flex the wrist back. Take the arm behind, up to the ceiling, and then bring it forwards. Let's do two more. Flex the wrist back. Take the arm behind, up to the ceiling, and then bring it forwards. Okay, so let's do that on the other side. So nice and wide with the fingers there. Flex the wrist back. Take the arm behind, looking up to the ceiling, and then bring it forwards. And again, flex the wrist back. Take the arm behind, up to the ceiling, and then bring it forwards. Let's do two more. Flex the wrist back. Take it behind, chest to the ceiling, and bring it forwards. Okay, last one. Flex the wrist back. Take it behind, chest to the ceiling, and then bring it forwards. Okay, good. So let's put the soles of the feet together, guys. We're going to do a roll down through the spine. We always do it, and we've already done it a couple of times today. This time when you do it, you're going to really imagine in your head all the separate vertebrae going down one after the other, so you can get that extra bit of mobility all the way down the spine to help with neck and shoulders too. So let's drop the chin. You're going to roll down through the 7 vertebrae in the neck. Your neck is 7 fairly small vertebrae. Then you're going to roll through the 12 vertebrae in your thoracic spine. This is the bit that can get blocked, guys. So roll yourself down through that. That's the bit of the spine where your rib cage connects. And then after that, you get to your 5 big, strong lumbar vertebrae, the 5 vertebrae of the lower back. So we're going to roll down through that. When you get to the bottom, you can keep the hands where they are or gently stretch them forwards along the floor. We're taking 4 extremely deep breaths. So guys, off we go. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And one more. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so rolling up gently through the spine, vertebra for vertebra, leaving the head to the end. All right, guys, so don't forget, if the necks and the shoulders get tight, do not stretch. Go and do this class again. I'll upload it. Do this class again. Remember, you need a system approach to looking at specific neck and shoulder ache. If you just zone in only to these 2 areas here, you're not really going to fix it long term. You'll just be helping the symptoms. Yeah, so look further down. Look what's going on in your thoracic spine. Look further down from that. See if the core is working properly as well. And then a full body workout with some extra pump and mobilization at the end for the neck and the shoulders will be much better than just stretching it when you're cold and tight at your desk. All right, guys, I hope you like that stream, and I'll see you next week. Bye.